Hey, what's happening, everyone? It is I, the man, the myth, the mustache, Tim here, and have I got a brand new video for you. Welcome to part 1 of the remastered What If Deku Had 100% OFA. Sit back and relax because you are in for a treat. With that out of the way, let's get this story going, shall we? So to begin, things would go pretty much as they went in the anime, up until the entrance exam. The reason All Might would have Midoriya train for the months before the exam is because he wouldn't want Midoriya to become reliant on One For All, and so that he would train his body to use it at 100%. Now that he was physically capable of using it at 100%, All Might transferred the quirk to Midoriya, and like in the anime, he didn't feel any different. Midoriya goes through and does a theory test for the entrance exam. He does about as well as he did in the anime, and then it's on to the practical test. Everything is the same up until he needs to rescue Ochako. Midoriya would leap up, not holding anything back. A sonic boom is heard as he breaks the sound barrier, windows shatter, and a crater is formed where he jumped from. Glass is falling down on people. Midoriya throws his punch, and when he does, he wipes out everything on that side of the city. That whole area is gone. Thankfully, there are no students over there. Midoriya did manage to destroy quite a few robots that were over on that side of the city. Midoriya landed without a scratch on him. He powered up his legs so he didn't take the full force of the landing. No one was moving. They were all just looking at him. Some were saying, "How strong is that guy? That was one punch?" A few give up there, while the others try to score a few more points before time runs out. Midoriya just stood there, looking at what he did. Was that me just now? He looked at his own hands. Whoa, that's the power of All Might. It's amazing, but also kind of scary. Time was up and Midoriya went home and awaited the letter to come. He felt like he did all right on both tests, as he saw his punch wipe out a large amount of the robots. He is just thankful that he didn't hurt anyone. Midoriya knew that he needed to learn to control this power. After a few days, he got the letter telling him he was accepted. He was pleasantly surprised that All Might was going to be a teacher at UA. The first day of 1A, Midoriya showed up to class, and Bakugo was just as annoyed as he was at the start of the anime. As Midoriya walked to his desk, everyone who took the same practical as him stared at him, and watched as he sat down. Midoriya felt pretty awkward from this. A minute or two went by before Eraserhead entered. He took his time going through the entrance scores. Bakugo was a bit annoyed that Deku was so high up. Eraserhead took everyone down for a series of physical tests. Midoriya didn't use his quirk on any of them, as he still didn't have good control over his quirk, until the last event. He threw the ball into the air by only using his finger. It went further than nearly any other person's. The only one who beat his was Ochako. The ball went for several kilometers. When all the tests were over, Midoriya was third from the bottom. The only two below him were the Invisible Girl, and at the bottom, Mineta. Midoriya went home that day and spent the next few weekends trying to get good control over his quirk. At the moment, he was having difficulty powering it up, and then controlling how much he was using. And that's our video for the day, so thank you all for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed it. Before we go, there's a little bit of housekeeping I want to do. First, We the Celestials has many other channels for your incredible entertainment and viewing purposes. All the information you'll need is right below in the description, so please feel free to check out all the other incredible content and projects our team creates. Second, on behalf of We the Celestials, I want to thank everyone involved in the production of today's awesome content. Their details are also below. That's all for today's video, so thank you all for sticking around and have an amazing day. And as always, be kind to yourselves and be kind to others, and stay awesome. This has been Tim, Mustache out.